Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I am a mid-40s, middle class, average, married dad of two, and I tore my ACL and meniscus a couple of days ago on Thursday night. How's that for an intro? I was basically doing something that I've been doing for a long time and everything went wrong. And I'll get into that here in just a second, but I decided that I might make a daily or every couple of day video blog to kind of share with people what this journey is all about, because I went looking for things on my own and there's little to compare to, right? I feel like I'm kind of in the dark. I don't know anybody in my life that's really gone through this, and each injury is probably slightly different, so everybody's experience is going to be different and so forth. So what I thought I would do is put some videos up there to discuss my condition and share my journey, so that hopefully somebody else out there that just had this injury occur can search YouTube and find this and understand, compared to me, what they're dealing with and maybe what they will be dealing with over the coming days, weeks, and months as they progress through this. So I'm really hoping this helps. I'm not really good at this. I'm kind of new to this whole thing, so bear with me. I'm sorry, I'm not a professional, but this is just going to be me doing my thing. So Thursday night I was teaching a traditional Okinawan martial arts class, which is something I've been doing for years. I was holding a kicking shield. I received a kick from one of my students. I felt a pop in my back leg, and I crumpled in a heap on the dojo or the karate school floor, and then I couldn't stand up. The pain was excruciating as soon as I tried to put weight on the knee, and in my head I knew something was wrong. I have been hurt a lot in my life. I have not been injured very much, and this was clearly, my brain knew that I was injured. And the distinction between hurt and injured for me is that hurt means you're just going to heal up and get better. It may take a while, but it's going to happen. Injured means you're not going to get better without the assistance of some medical care, right? Going to see somebody that is skilled in healing your particular injury. So I think I knew I was injured, and I was really scared. I know I got pale. Some people at the school mentioned that I didn't really look good, that, I kept trying to stand up and they told me, sit down, relax, da-da-da-da-da. Even the guy I teach with, who is very level-headed, I could tell that there was concern in him with regard to what he was seeing, and that something had gone wrong. So, in a nutshell, I was injured, and I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk. I actually, embarrassingly enough, I had to sit down to take off my karate clothes and put on my street clothes, and I had to put an arm around one of my senseis and hobble out to the car. And then I was able to drive home. I used 2 feet, and then he came to my house and helped me out of the car and helped me get in the house and get situated. So it was pretty miserable. It was scary. You start thinking about, oh man, what happened in there? Am I going to need surgery? When am I going to be able to walk again? I have so many things I have to do. It's the springtime. My summer is coming up. I like to motorcycle ride. I like to garden. I like to do all these activities that all of a sudden, I'm not going to be able to do. And it was scary, right? So, I did what I had to do that night. I went to bed. I got up in the morning, still a lot of pain. Luckily, we had crutches here at the house from an injury that my wife had years ago. So I had the leg completely off the ground, and I was hobbling along on crutches as I tried to, basically just get through the next day, which was Friday, and go to the doctor. And at the doctor's office, and there's a subsequent video that'll talk a little bit about each day, but in a nutshell, I went to the doctor's office. He asked me what happened. I described my circumstances. I had done this homework before I went to kind of determine whether I thought what the injury might be and what the news would be that he would give me, so I was prepared for it. He ran a sequence of physical tests on me, moving my leg around and doing different things, moving it in different ways. Some of them didn't hurt. Some of them I literally wanted to just throttle them. They hurt so bad. But he told me from his experience that he was 99% sure that I had torn my ACL, and I also had a tear of the meniscus, and he showed me where on my right leg. The news was devastating. It was kind of hard to hold it together. When he told me how long it would take to recover and all that, I was pretty crushed. It's hard to hear that time frame and really accept it, and you know, everything that was going to come along with that, which was the impacts just to my lifestyle and what I wasn't going to be able to do for so long. So anyway, this is the first of probably many videos that I'll put up. I don't know that I'll get them up every day. I don't know I'll get them up every week. But this is where I'm at. If you had a similar injury, please understand it's normal to be in a lot of pain that first day, not be able to bear any weight on the leg that first day, be scared. You know, there's a surgery where they put you under to get this thing fixed. There's a long rehab involved. There were a lot of emotions. None of them were real positive that first day and second day. So you're not alone. But please, you know, continue to watch my videos, because I'm re-recording this one after I did some of the other ones, and I think you'll see the optimism really starts to creep in quickly as the pain starts to go away quickly. But you know, I'm sharing. So there's the injury day and the beginning of the day after. You know, again, I hope these videos help. Again, I apologize. I'm not a professional. I know I'm rambling, but if you're like me and you've blown this thing out, you don't really have much else to do but kind of sit around and watch YouTube. So hopefully this brings you a little comfort. Feel free to comment, ask me questions. You know, I haven't had my official MRI, so I still don't have my official results. I'm going off of a diagnosis from the doctor looking at everything on the outside, but right now it looks like a full tear of the right side ACL and potentially a tear of the meniscus in that knee as well. Okay? Thanks for watching.